What's up? It's your boy KT, you feel me? We back with a video. I ain't gonna lie. Why the police can't stop swimmers? I guess the boys, they be driving in and out of traffic, they call swimmers. I did not know that, you feel me? I've been seeing their videos here and there, you feel me? Them boys be wilding out, you know what I'm saying? So we finna get into it, cause I wanna know why they can't stop the swimmers. That's what they call. I call them reckless drivers though. You feel me? What you call them?
Ever scrolled through your feed and seen those insane videos? Cars weaving through traffic like they're playing a real-life video game? We're talking about the cutting up in traffic trend that's absolutely blowing up recently. With names like Squeeze,
I ain't gonna lie.
License.
You cut up and hit my car? I got my daughter in the backseat. You cut up and hit my car? Cause you wanna have fun on the road? You cut up and hit my car? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Cut up and hit my car, I'll crash out. No cap. Get into it though.
Becoming almost legendary.
Okay, how rich you
These guys
is?
have some serious skills,
mama.
no doubt. But let's be real.
Yeah.
They're also dicing with danger, risking not just their own lives, but everyone else's on the road for those insane clips.
See what I'm saying?
The big question everyone's asking is,
bro, they playing with their life.
Bars already. And how on earth do they always get to drive these expensive cars? I mean, this is the USA, right? Land of traffic cameras on every corner and cops seemingly everywhere.
Nah, for real.
How do these swimmers, as they call themselves, manage to pull off these runs day after day without getting caught? Let's break it down together in today's video. But first, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
At this moment, he knew he fucked up.
This channel,
bro,
videos covering the most famous swimmers. But before we dive into the
bro,
tricks
you too
these
rich,
swimmers
brother.
use to evade getting caught, let's take a
Why
look
you
at
race
what
risking
law
your
enforcement
life?
do to track these guys down, and why it's not as easy as it may seem. First, let's talk about the perception of surveillance. Yeah, the U.S. has a lot of cameras, but are they really the all-seeing eye that can track a specific
Y'all see
car
that?
doing 100, weaving through 5 lanes of rush hour traffic,
Damn.
and follow it all the way home? The reality is a bit more complex. Think about it. Traffic cameras are often focused on intersections for red light violations or monitoring general traffic flow. The resolution might not always be high enough to clearly identify a license plate, especially at high speeds or in bad weather. Plus, the sheer volume of traffic in major metropolitan areas makes it like finding a needle in a haystack for law enforcement to manually track a single vehicle in real time through this network. But what about general police presence, you might ask? While you might see patrol cars, the resources needed to dedicate officers.
Look at them cutting up in front of the officers.
Pursue these high-speed traffic violators crossing.
I ain't gonna lie, them officers be liking that shit sometimes though, bro. They be allowing that shit sometimes though.
City are immense. Police departments have to prioritize calls based on severity, and while cutting up is dangerous, it might not always be the top priority in a city dealing with more immediate threats. Furthermore, the very nature of the offense makes it difficult to address. Cutting up is often a short burst of intense activity. These drivers might engage in the dangerous behavior for a few minutes to get their footage, and then quickly blend back into normal traffic or disappear altogether.
Nah, for real.
So we're good. Let's look and get off at this exit. Let's look and get off at this exit. Did we lose the cops? Did we lose the cops? Let's get off.
What they in, a little Ford?
This hit-and-run style makes it incredibly challenging for law enforcement to react in time to intercept them. Even if a report comes in, the individual could be miles away or have already switched vehicles by the time officers arrive in the area. So
they in a
we touched
Lambo.
on the sheer difficulty of tracking these guys, but let's dig a little deeper into what law enforcement is actually up against when they do.
They playing in the Lambo like that.
Maneuvers. It's not as simple as just flipping on the.
Y'all can do this in these cars, bro. Pass me a car like that. You know what I'm saying? Pass me one of them motherfuckers. Let me cut up with y'all, but I ain't gonna do my shit like that. I'm gonna cut up a little bit. You know, I'm gonna get a motherfucker to cut up a little bit, but I ain't gonna do that, bro. Pass me one, bro. Y'all be playing with these like they toys, bro. Y'all shared toy cars when y'all was kids. Hey, bro, you got that. Come on, fuck with them.
Lights and sirens and giving chase. There are a lot of factors that come into play, and police work in these situations is governed by strict protocols designed to protect
everyone, he got the,
not just the
I
officers.
He got the turbo on this shit.
One of the biggest hurdles are our strict departmental guidelines.
He definitely
Many
don't.
police
That
departments
12
in the
right
US
there
have
behind.
very clear rules about engaging in high-speed pursuits,
Oh, yeah.
especially for non-violent offenses like reckless driving. The risk of a high-speed chase causing an accident that injures or kills innocent bystanders is a major concern. Departments often prohibit risky maneuvers like intentionally bumping or ramming a suspect vehicle at high speeds unless there's an imminent threat of serious harm to others. This means officers can't always just force these swimmers.
Now, bruh. That truck almost went over that cliff. Do y'all not see that cliff? Y'all officers, bro, y'all be doing stuff, bro. Y'all be doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think, bro. Cause first off, we on a bridge. So I'm gonna hit his car while we on this bridge. While he going by 75, 65 miles per hour. Cause he wasn't going that fast. You know what I'm saying? It won't flip. It won't go off the bridge. But it's gonna stop him. Y'all be doing this on purpose, bro. I feel like y'all be in the car like, yeah. Boom! Get your ass off the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Off the road, even if they have the opportunity.
His car was
And
off. Y'all
perhaps
see
the
that
most
clip,
critical
though.
element is the constant risk assessment that officers have to perform in real time. Even if a police officer witnesses someone swimming through traffic live, they have to immediately weigh the potential outcomes of initiating a pursuit. Do they chase after the driver, potentially escalating the dangerous behavior and pushing them to drive even more recklessly in an attempt to escape?
Exactly. They gonna
Or
risk
do they
their life.
decide to hold back, allowing the suspect to get away in that moment, but potentially preventing a high-speed collision that could kill someone? It's a split-second decision with life or death stakes, and officers are trained to prioritize public safety above all else. Sometimes the safest option is to not pursue. Now, let's get back
Look at these
into the minds
boys.
of these swimmers and look at some of the specific tactics they use to stay ahead of the game. Because it's not just about driving
have some
fast,
nice
it's about
cars,
knowing
bro.
the urban landscape and utilizing technology to their advantage. And most importantly, the art of vanishing. One key aspect is their route knowledge. These drivers often operate in specific areas they know intimately. They've likely scouted out shortcuts through residential access roads, pedestrian zones, which of course adds another layer of danger, or even construction sites. This allows them to quickly disappear from main roads and potentially lose any pursuing officers who aren't familiar with these alternative routes. It's
They
almost
smart.
like they've rehearsed their escape routes,
They be practicing.
knowing exactly where to turn
They
and
be
where the dead
practicing.
ends are. Beyond just knowing the roads, they also leverage technical aids.
This shit going off.
It's highly probable that
Look at
many
this
of these
fool.
drivers use radar and LiDAR detectors. These devices
And he
can
in New
warn
York
them
with it.
in
I know
advance
them
when law
roads
enforcement
small.
is using speed measuring equipment, giving
He
them
cut
precious
that
seconds
bit
to
though.
potentially slow down or alter their behavior before being clocked. Or alternatively,
He was
speed
pushing
off
that
anyway.
bit, fool.
Apps like Waze have become invaluable tools for these individuals. Waze relies on user-generated real-time traffic information, and that includes reports of police presence. This means swimmers
Yeah,
can
bro.
often get live updates
Ain't gonna lie, I use Waze. Cause I be swimming. Yeah, I be swimming. You feel me? I be swimming in and out that mud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I do. You feel me? I do a little swim here and there. No, I don't swim. I doggy paddle. You feel me? I don't swim. I doggy paddle just a little bit. Cause they swimming for sure. You see how bro? You see? Look. You see how bro hitting that? Huh? Hold on. Right here. Hold on. My fault. Look how
is
bro
using
hitting
speed
that.
measuring
Right here.
equipment, giving them precious seconds to potentially slow down or alter their behavior before
We probably
being
missed
clocked.
it, but bro cut
Or
that bit. He cut
alternatively,
that.
speed off anyway.
Look at him.
Apps like Waze have become invaluable tools for these individuals. Waze relies on user-generated real-time traffic information.
He
and
cutting that
includes
bit.
reports of police presence. This means swimmers can often get live updates on the locations of marked and unmarked patrol cars in their
And I'm an
vicinity,
active
allowing
Wazer.
them to adjust their
Feel
routes
me?
and avoid areas with a heavy police presence. It's a constant cat and mouse game where technology plays a significant
Look,
role.
he don't even know what to do.
Another important part of how they operate is the prep work.
He playing with the police.
Beforehand. You'll often have other drivers involved acting like
Look at these
scouts.
fools.
They're checking out the best spots for their swims. They look for stretches of road with seriously heavy traffic, so the video looks wild, with tons of lanes to weave through. And of course, they're also checking out where there might be fewer cops around or where it's easy to make a quick getaway. There's also other preparations, like always wearing masks, helmets, or suits to make it hard for camera.
Like, he's scared. Like, bro, you too rich, bro. And I know he got some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you that rich, bro, I guess you just got nothing to do. You want to go just risk your life like that, bro. At this point, I got that much money. I'm sitting in the house. You ain't finna catch me flying through no traffic, boy. You finna be right in the crib.
To identify them.
React to the
and
video.
Let's not forget the immediate aftermath.
You risking your life in videos.
Because once the swim session is over and the cameras have stopped recording,
my fault, my shit cut out. Let's get it.
Areas or even safe houses where they can quickly switch vehicles. Imagine pulling into a discreet garage or a less trafficked side street and hopping into a completely different.
Bro, your seatbelt not even buckled. Like, y'all want to crack, bro, my fault. Y'all want to do all this swimming, deep diving on the streets, but your seatbelt not buckled. Oh, bro. Fuck, bro. You hit the curb, bro. Look at you for the cry. Bro, buckle your seatbelt, fool. You're goofy, bro. Y'all goofy.
Car, instantly changing their profile. They might
look at them hurt.
Change of clothes or even alter their appearance quickly to further throw off any potential witnesses or lingering law enforcement. This focus on the immediate escape and blending back into
he
the
cutting that
BMW is
BMW,
crucial
boy.
to their continued evasion. So,
I
when you
need
piece
me
it all
one of
together,
them, though.
It becomes clear why catching these swimmers is such a monumental task for law
That's a
enforcement.
Benz, my fault.
The combination of limited real-time surveillance capabilities,
That Benz
strict
moving.
guidelines, the sheer volume of traffic,
Ooh.
and the deliberate efforts of these drivers to remain anonymous and strategically plan their
Look at this
stunts
fool.
creates a perfect storm of elusiveness. For the foreseeable future, it's likely this trend will continue, simply because the logistical hurdles for police to...
Somebody cut me off in traffic like that, I'd be mad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got road rage, bro. Don't be driving like that around me, bro. Like, go take that shit elsewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause then I see somebody. What if I don't see that? I'm over here eating my fries while I'm driving. You feel me? I'm rolling. You don't know what I'm doing while I'm driving. I'm finna try to get my sip of some drink. You feel me? Reaching back, every guy, my baby. I shake back or something. You don't know what I'm doing. You feel me? You catch me off guard. I hit the curb. I hit the pole or something. I'm coming after your car. I need to start swimming, bro. That's doggy paddle. You feel me? Just doggy paddle, bro.
Consistently stop it are so significant. However, it's important to remember that there's always an element of chance.
This the worst road to cut up on.
Precautions. These individuals
look what I'm saying.
Are breaking the law in a very public way, and eventually, someone might just get unlucky.
Do you see what the bro? You feel me? That car probably was an innocent bystander. Almost got took off the cliff. Cause you want to be in the deep end. Swimming.
Take the case of the well-known swimmer Squeeze Benz. While he
This is the wrong swimming. Go do what Mike Phelps doing. Y'all got me mad today, bro. I don't know. Might be the Doty. But y'all got me mad today, boy.
To evade authorities for a significant period, he was eventually apprehended. Interestingly, his arrest wasn't the result of a dramatic high-speed chase. Instead, law enforcement was able to connect him to his online identity through a combination of factors, including his distinctive online presence, and eventually, a traffic stop for a less extreme violation. This allowed them to positively identify him and bring him in. It serves as a reminder that even with careful planning, the risk of getting caught is always there, whether through a stroke of bad luck or persistent investigative work. But what do you think about all this?
Bro, he kicked this. I'm trying not to pause it, bro. He kicked the fuck out this boy car, bro.
That even with careful planning, the risk of getting caught is always there, whether through a stroke of bad luck or persistent investigative work. But what do you think about all this? Is it
funny as hell, nah?
More of these drivers facing consequences, or will they continue to outmaneuver the authorities?
They gonna continue to do this shit, bro. They gonna continue to do this shit. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna continue. Damn, they gonna continue to do this shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So what I suggest? We need flying cars. Nah, we ain't gonna do that, cause then they gonna be doing some crazy shit. Oh, in the sky trying to fly around car. Hell no, we don't need no flying cars. And look what they're doing with cars on the ground. You feel me? Stop swimming. You know what I'm saying? Doggy paddle. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And pass one of them toys to me. If y'all gonna just abuse them like that, you feel me? Cause I can abuse that motherfucker too. You know what I mean? Man, I'm finna make me some oatmeal, bro. Edit this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? We on to the next video, man.